Hi, and welcome to a short explanation or a bit more detail about the Fast Track to More Clients program for solicitors who are really committed to growing their practices and doing so fast. I wanted to go into a bit of background about why this program has been put together and why it is right for you now, and to go through some of the reasons you might be thinking about not joining or joining, and just to go into a bit more detail for you. It will only take a few moments. So the first thing to say is that the reason I put this together is based on my experience of having worked with so many solicitors now for so many years. I set up Samson Consulting in 2003. And throughout that time, I've worked on a consultancy basis with different law firms with the intention to grow their practices, and I've always done that. The history of working with clients has changed over time, but the most consistent results have been with those that I've worked with on a month-by-month basis, which has involved a monthly call and action plan, working through that and making things happen. But what I've realised in the last few years is that pretty much everything gets done the day before that monthly call, and often things don't get done because a month is too long a period for things to happen. And when I make the deadline closer, things get done more quickly. I'm sure if you've ever done any litigation or you've dealt with any deadlines, you know that most things get done in the last possible moment. So what I wanted to do is put together this program to make the best of that and to get a lot done in a very short space of time, and to get things happening much more quickly for you. So this is 8 to 10 weeks of getting things done. Yes, it will mean there's some work to be done, but the good thing is it's a fast track because I will show you all of the shortcuts, I'll give you all the resources you need access to, and I'll point you in the right direction whenever you need help. So that's why I've put this fast track program together, so that I can get results much more quickly for you. The same sort of results I've got for other solicitors. Darren Gibson I've worked with for some time, and he is an action taker and gets results. As you can see from his words on the screen, my advice has directly led to a substantial increase in the profitability of my practice, and as such I have no hesitation of recommending his services. I want to do the same for you. I want to do the same as I've done for David as well, who I've also worked with. And as he says, I think one of the things I like about this is I will always look for the cost-effective solutions. I'm not about spending money on growing your practice if it's not needed. I will, when you need to spend it, it needs to be spent, but I will tell you what will get you the best results for the best investment. So it's about getting results, but it's not about spending an absolute fortune. And what I particularly like about Glyn's solicitors is, as Julie says, I'm brilliant at thinking outside of the box, making them do the same. We decided very early on to just trust Nick because we're not very good at selling things. His enthusiasm and he's extremely proactive, which is infectious and makes us want to excel at attracting the clients we really want. And that's what you will get from me. I hope you know that by now, but I am committed to growing your practice. Anyone that joins this program, I will work with you to make sure that you get the results you want and beyond those results. This is a program that is designed to get you results and to get you results fast, and I want you to be a part of this program. What I want you to get away from is where you may have been for the last few months, that things are okay, or perhaps you're growing steadily, or you're standing still, or you've actually been reducing in practice income for a while. And normally the reason that happens is that you're riding the marketing roller coaster. Sometimes when you're quiet, you do a bit of marketing, things get better, you get to the top of that hill, you stop doing the marketing because you're too busy doing the work, you come down the other side. At the bottom of that roller coaster, things are getting quiet again, you start marketing again, you go back up the other side, and so on and so forth. This carries on forever. This is the infinite marketing roller coaster for law firms, and I see far too many firms on it. So I don't want you to be on this. I want to get you away from that. I want to get you more clients and more profits, and the reason and the way to do that is by putting in place for you automated marketing processes and systems, so that these clients come to you consistently with as little action as possible on your part. So it means that you don't ride this rolling coaster because you put in place systems and processes to keep your telephone ringing, to keep your website busy, to keep clients coming through your door, to keep getting the response from the right type of clients, so that you are as busy as you want and need to be to hit the targets that you're looking for, and to make sure you get that consistency of new client instructions that gets you away from this marketing roller coaster. And that is a commitment I'll make to you. I'll get you away from this. I will get you processes, systems that deliver new clients to you on a consistent basis, because that's the only way you're going to get past your current position, past the current hiatus, and to the next stage. You've got to put in place these systems. Now, in addition to these standard benefits, you're also going to get some hidden side benefits. The first of which is we're going to have some fun doing this. I don't want this to be a difficult, laborious process. It should be a fun one for you. It should be something that you enjoy doing, and we will have fun. I mean, life is, as my daughter says, my 16-year-old daughter and 14-year-old son, YOLO. You only live once. And there is no reason why you can't have fun growing your practice. I know when I entered the law, there was perhaps a bit more fun involved, and sometimes that's gone out, but it doesn't have to. We will get some of that fun back for you. The old saying, two heads are better than one, is definitely true. That is, of course, true. But you don't get access to just my head in this. It's not just the two of us. You also get access to other solicitors that are going to be peers to you, or people you look up to, and hopefully in some cases they're going to become friends as well, because you're going to be helping each other to grow your businesses. So as well as my input, you also get people who have been there and done it and tried different things. So one of you might try one aspect of marketing, another one has already done that and can give their advice and expertise, and they will fast track you to the next level too. And it's that information. I know often solicitors say to me, oh, when I heard so-and-so say that's how they did it, it suddenly clicked. I've heard you go on about it, Nick, they might say, which I might take offense with, but I know what they mean. Because I do, when I find something that I want to work for you, I do sometimes go on about it. But when they hear it from someone else, another solicitor, that's when they realize, okay, now I get it, now I understand. And perhaps more importantly, you can get your mojo back. I know that sometimes as the business owner, it's hard. You've got to do everything. You've got to sometimes earn the fees. You've got to get the work through the door. You've got to do the billing. You've got to chase the fees. You've got to do everything. And sometimes that you just come up against a brick wall, and it feels a bit harder than it should do, because this is supposed to be fun, remember. And I've certainly found myself in those positions. And when I've done that, it's often because I haven't been working with anyone else on my business. I've been doing it all on my own. We need someone else to work with, and that's a big part of this program. I know you will get, if you've lost a bit of mojo, you will get that back, and you'll get that back very quickly, and you'll get your enjoyment levels back up. You'll have more fun, and you'll grow more. You'll grow your business on speed. That is part of this program. What might stop you? I try to think of what might be going through your mind at the moment. You might be concerned about the work involved and the fact that you are going to have to work hard. But as I've said, I will fast track this because I'll give you all the shortcuts, everything that works. You're not going to have to do this alone. I'm there to help you through this every step of the way and to make sure this works for you. The obvious one is cost, but it certainly shouldn't be something to deter you on this, because the solid aim I have for you is that you get the investment back in this program within the 8 to 10 weeks that we work together. But more importantly than that, because we are putting in place automated marketing processes, you don't just get the investment back once. You get it back 10 times, you get it back 20 times, you get it back 100 times, because every single month your income will be going up because you'll be putting in place these processes. So you'll get your investment back many, many times over. And as I say, my aim is to make sure that you're in a position that you've got that investment back through what we've done before the end of the program. The only other thing I thought might stop you is you thought, perhaps you can do this on your own. Nick's given me some ideas. I'll go off and I'll implement them. I'll make this happen. The truth is that if you haven't already done so, and if your income has been going backwards or stood still for a while, it's going to stay the same, because something has to change to make you get to the next level. I believe you won't find anything better equipped to help you to change than this Fast Track to More Clients program. And as Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. If you're going to keep doing what you've always done, you now don't actually get better results, you get diminishing results. This program is to get you doing the things that will actually work and will produce much better, much faster, much more consistent results for you, so that you can attract all of the clients you want and need to hit the new targets you've got for your practice. Now, I will do that with you, and I'm committed to doing that. And I want you to commit too. And this is one of my favourite quotes, and it is so true. There are particularly important parts to it. But as it says, when the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favour all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. Come. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power and magic in it. Begin it now. And it is so true that once you commit to growing your practice and you commit to working on this fast track program, I know some things will happen that you or I couldn't have foreseen, but they will get you the results they want, that you want. They will get you the results that will grow your practice in the way you want it to grow. That happens the minute you commit to saying, yes, I'm going to do this program, I'm going to invest in myself, I'm going to invest in this practice, and I'm going to get on with this and make this happen. I look forward to seeing you on the inside of the Fast Track to More Clients program.